This is Lily Rose Tarot, and I'm here to do your reading. If it doesn't resonate, check out your sun. Check out your sun, moon, rising, and Venus. Okay, you guys, this is a general. So it is for Leo, sun, moon, rising, and Venus. I do not do gender. I do masculine, feminine, which could be anybody. Okay, so go ahead and think about the person that you're wanting to know about or whatever you're wanting to know about, and we will see what pops out. Do subscribe because I will be picking people to do a free reading for. Okay, so once you subscribe, you'll automatically be entered, and I will do that as soon as I reach amount of subscribers. I've got interested, awaiting, messages, text, calls, emails, talking, and more. So somebody is wanting to communicate, or you are wanting to communicate with someone, not someone. So someone could have let their ego get in the way of this connection. We have not enough, lack of confidence, self-sabotage, ego, fear, frustration. And then we've got the teddy bear. Interested in you, blooming romance, flirting, wanting to date. Yeah, someone's wanting to talk to you for sure. They are thinking about you. If you're feeling like if you're thinking about them, they're thinking about you. That is for sure. We've got outdated thinking, conditioning, replaying events over in your head. This person could have parents that like maybe taught them a certain way of being, or like maybe their parents like weren't committal or something happened when it had to do with the way they were raised or the way they were conditioned, right? So maybe that they carried that into their life. Like maybe they were made to feel not good enough. Maybe they were never good enough. Maybe they didn't clean the house good enough. Maybe they weren't good in school enough. You know, this is where those trauma things come from. Those things that we need to heal. Okay. You've got Page of Swords. Someone is watching you, okay? Or you're watching them. They could be marrying each other. So this could be your energy. This could be their energy, okay, Leo? Ace of Wands. Somebody wants a new beginning. Somebody wants to communicate here. Or this is you. They want to take you out. They're definitely thinking about you intimately as well, okay? You got the Temperance, this is spirit, right? This is spirit guiding you. Listen to your intuition. It's super important, Leo, okay? But there is this new passionate beginning that's going to happen, okay? You may have already been in this energy. You've got the Three of Swords. There's this heartbreak. This is healing old wounds as well, or old ways of being conditioned, okay? This could have been a third-way party. Doesn't have to be, right? They could just be heartbroken because they're not with you, because they don't feel like they're enough. There's some sort of lack going on there. On the bottom of the deck, you have the Five of Wands. There could have been conflict. Other people could have got involved, right? It's a general, so this is all of it may resonate. Some of it may resonate. Like I said, listen to your intuition. Okay, maybe all of it will resonate. A piece of it will resonate. Just take what fits for you. Damn, there's an attraction here for sure. It could be dealing with an Aries, Libra, Sagittarius, but when it comes down to it, you're just highly attracted to this person, okay? You have Pisces, you have Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, you got everything, right? And then again, the Five of Wands on the bottom of the deck, so some sort of conflict. You've got Nine of Cups, wish fulfillment. After this heartbreak, or after this healing that's happened, there will be a wish fulfillment, okay? And it's probably communication with this person. So, and then you have the Tower. You may not see this coming. You may not even know who this person is. For some of you, you probably know who this is. And then you have the Chariot. You have a lot of major arcanas. We got a lot of planets that are about to start moving, okay? So that could have something to do with it. I think spring is like where people mate. That's like mating season. So I was reading something about like soulmates and things like that, about how it happens in a season. You got Pisces and Cancer here, okay? This person could be at a distance. You guys could be very, very different. There could be an age difference, like a huge gap, like not huge. I mean, what's huge? But like 5 to 20, seriously. It could be that range, right? I don't believe in age, so don't ask me. Look at, someone is literally going, this is going to happen so quickly. Look at, they're gathering the strength to come in with the Eight of Wands. This attraction, you're feeling it. There's no way you're not feeling this. There's almost maybe a little bit of obsession going on here. That's how intense this is. They are thinking about you constantly. They're interested in blooming romance, flirting. Some of you have already met this person and you're dating them. See, you really just have to take what resonates, because you could either be with this person and there's still some healing that needs to happen, okay? Or you're about to be with somebody. Like, this is, everyone's in different areas of this. And then you have the World and you have the Ten of Wands, completing cycles, learning lessons. This person could literally be across the world. They could be over the internet. You could meet this person over the internet. If you have not met them, you're going to feel the attraction right away. You might be intuitively connecting, okay, through dreams or intuition or things like that. You also got Taurus, Leo, Aquarius, and Scorpio. At the bottom of the deck, what you do not see coming is the Magician and the freaking Judgment and the Four of Wands. Marriage, stability, twin flame if you believe in it. Okay? Let's see. Let's pull some clarifiers and see what's going on. Damn. This is intense. This is gonna be a very intense month, February. And I should say year, because tarot cards take anywhere from 8 months to a year. Okay, so in these generals, you guys, you have to remember, time does not matter. There's miracles. There's divine intervention. There's so much that goes on. What's going on with this Page of Wands? This person may feel like they're immature or not mature enough for you. They've got the Six of Swords. Again, there's this distance. Either it's emotional or it's physical. But they do want to communicate. They do. Whatever happened prior, they want to fix. Okay? I think they may have self-sabotaged the connection. Or you self-sabotage the connection, right? And then you've got the Eight of Swords. Insecurities. Not feeling good enough. Trapping oneself, right? But this is like going to smoother waters. Now, if this doesn't have anything to do with love, you could be traveling, you could be moving, you could be getting a new job somewhere else across the world, literally. You could be starting a job online and you didn't think this was going to happen, and it's about to happen real quick. Okay, and you're going to have to leave some other job behind. Okay, or you're starting some sort of creative venture where you might have to travel. Okay, there's a lot of travel going on here. Okay, what's going on? Thank you. I'm going to take them all. Again, the Queen of Wands and the Three of Cups. Yeah. Definitely probably watching each other. You might meet this person at a celebration. You may have come in contact them already at a celebration, and there was like this like new passionate beginning. Like maybe you realized that you had feelings for this person. There is this like being stuck, needing to look at things from a different perspective, right? But there is some sort of celebration coming, right? This is also the reconciliation card, right? But with the Hangman, I do see this as like watching and wanting and, wanting this new beginning. There's a great desire for this new beginning to happen. Great desire. And then you have the Four of Wands on the bottom of the deck. You could meet them at a wedding. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you could literally just meet this person at a celebration or at a bar or at a wedding or an event that you're both going to. Maybe somewhere where you weren't going to go. You've got the Wheel of Fortune, right? The Wheel of Fortune's going to step in. You've got the Page of Cups. You've got the Five of Pentacles, and you got the Two of Swords. This person could have left you out in the cold. Okay, you could have left them out in the cold. They could have chosen something else. They didn't take their blindfold off and they made a decision, okay? This person has deep emotion for you. Romantic, crush. Maybe they felt like they didn't make enough money. Maybe you're older than them and, they're worried about that. They have to take their blindfold off, right? They could be sitting in heartbreak and sitting in this lack. We will also pull some Sabilas in here, but there's a choice that needs to be made. There's the Ace of Pentacles. You may need to make a choice. You may have multiple options. If you're dating online right now and you don't know who I'm talking about, this person's going to come in. You might have someone else come in and you might have to make a choice. Okay? With that Two of Swords, it's all about choice. Okay? Let's see. What's going on with the High Priestess? Give me clarification for Leo. High Priestess, please, for Leo. The Queen of Pentacles. So Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. This could be a mother, or you look at this person like every woman and then look at the Ten of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Okay. Very grounded, works very hard. She might own her own business. I mean feminine. This could be masculine. Masculines could be oh, they could have started their own new business and that's where they've been busy. And they've been working really hard on their money. But listen to your intuition, okay, you guys? It's really, really, really important that you do. And if you don't know how, look it up. There's tons of videos on YouTube to show you how to get more connected. The 10 of Wands, burdens, leaving something behind. And then the Ace of Wands, a new passionate beginning. This person could have got injured at work, and so they weren't working. This person could have like knee problems. They could there's that world again online. 4 of Cups. Give me one more for the 10 of Wands. Just attraction. They are daydreaming about you. You're probably daydreaming about them. 5 of Cups and regret with the 9 of Swords. Anxiety, 10 of Pentacles. Not being able to sleep. This separation is breaking this person. Or it's breaking you. It might be breaking both of you. Someone's got to speak up here. 5 of Cups. This is like crying over spilled milk, right? We've already did the hard work. It's time to start. It's time to go. It's time to make a move. You know, this Queen of Wands, you know when she walks in the room. Or if it's a masculine, it doesn't matter. You know when this person walks in the room. Even if they didn't have confidence, they sure as hell walk like it, okay? Because this is, look at how they're feeling on the inside. Depression, anxiety, or, you know, this is the feminine energy. Feeling lack because of the separation. This is like carrying heavy burdens. The 10 of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. Legacy, abundance. What's this 9 of Cups about? 9 of Cups, please. I'm going to draw also on that Queen right there and see. Justice. You will receive justice. If you're going through a court case, okay, and you were a mother and you were a single mother and you guys are going through custody, it will be even. You will get justice. I'm not saying you'll get the kids full time, but I'm saying that justice will happen. Okay, I do believe we should share if the partner is a good partner, but that's my opinion. You do have Libra here, right? And then you've got the 2 of Pentacles. So you could be needing to balance out your work life. You got a lot of 2s going on here, which is, you know, making decisions, having to choose, right? Justice is all about balance. It's all about, you know, getting justice after these 10 of Wands. You get that Ace of Pentacles. Longing, passion, growth. Yeah. I'm telling you, they've been longing for you like you've been longing for them. Either you need to bring them justice or they need to bring you justice. You're going to have to decide on that. That's your, you know, I can't tell you what to do. You know, this person could have left you out in the cold. Okay. Or there is just that lack mentality. You got 2 5s there. Okay. Yeah, like I just said. They've been thinking about it. They've left you. They could have been cocky or listened to their ego. They could have ghosted you. Okay? But they're in regret. That's for damn sure. And you got sweetheart here. They now know you're their sweetheart, right? They know. Well, you know, sometimes you don't know what you got till it's gone. Bottom of the deck. Again, like I said, you could be a mother. Oh, you could be, this person could have went through a divorce. Some sort of secrets coming out. They could offer you some sort of gift. The gift of truth, maybe. Okay. What's going on? This is communication. This is things moving very, very fast, okay? I feel like you're going to get, this person may just call you and come see you right away. They may just show up at your house with that Chariot. What's going on with the Chariot for Leo? Leo, how can I help them? How can I guide them? Chariot. A lot of freaking major arcanas, you guys. 6 of Cups. Soulmate connection. Queen of Swords. I feel like we're dealing with an Emperor and Empress. We're learning lessons. Okay, things are happening, right? Give me one more. The 6 of Cups, soulmate, right? 4 of Swords. There could have been, like I said, separation, obviously. 6 of Swords. What's on the bottom of the deck? Eight of Swords. Insecurities, anxiety. You could be really thinking about this person as well and wanting to move towards this person. Might be thinking about them a lot at night, obviously. That's, when our mind's the most vulnerable. This person might go fishing. They might be like a hunter or a fisher, something like that. Or you do that. Or they might take you like to the river or something. Ace of Wands again. With the freaking Chariot. You got mirroring energy going on. And then the freaking Magician. You got mirroring energy. What is this Ace of Wands about? It's a new passionate beginning. You might be seeing birds. Birds might be important. Temperance. Yeah, someone's coming out of the dark and into the light. I feel like Spirit might be leading this person. This person could have went through dark night of the soul. And things are going to start moving quickly here. Look at the Fool. The freaking Lovers. Okay? Working together with the Three of Pentacles. I always say this is like divine masculine, divine feminine. And this is, the universe giving us this new opportunity. The universe is going to hand you guys this opportunity. What are you going to do with it? Right? These come in no matter what. Like the lessons, I think my video just shut off. Hopefully not. Okay, cool. The major arcanas, those don't go away. Those come in. We choose to take them or we do not. The lower arcanas are the ones where it's free will. What's going on with the world? The world with the Temperance. Temperance is about balance as well. This could have taken a very, very long time. I feel like for some of you, you literally could get married like right away or moving together. Or you're going to move towards them very quickly. There's going to be very, very fast moving energy or movement because this is taking a long time. But this person had to heal. You got Leo. Okay. A lot of freaking fire. Okay, what's going on with the world? The world, please, for Leo. The Death. Like I said, I'm telling you, I think someone went through Dark Night of the Soul and looking at the Moon and the Three of the Swords. They had to heal something. They could have been not over a past ex. Or when you met them, they were still dabbling in that or something. That's for some of you. Or this is your energy. Take it out, resonates. Can I get one more for the Death? They have let something go. They have completed a cycle. The Star and the freaking Knight of Pentacles. They have taken forever. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Ten of Swords. They've got clarity. They've transformed. They've done some work. They've ended something that needed to end. And that this could have needed to end so that it could transform. It needed healing. Their healing needed to happen. This is a wish fulfillment. You've got the Knight of Pentacles. This guy takes for freaking ever. But when he comes in, he's stable, he's grounded, he means what he says, and he does what he's going to do. He's got everything mapped out. He's been thinking, so he ain't even on the horse on this deck. He's been looking at this map, planning, figuring things out. Sunflowers may be important. They might be a healer. I feel like they just came out of a tornado. Like they just came out of like I said, some of them may have got a divorce or left a toxic ex. Or this is you, maybe both of you if you're marrying each other. Okay, let's see what's going on with the Magician. What'd I say? That freaking Ten of Swords, they got clarity. They want truth. They're manifesting communication. They're manifesting truth. They are getting clarity, okay? And then you have the Page of Pentacles, communication, which is like coming in for an apology. Now, this is either you that needs to do that or this is them, right? Look at that. Four of Wands with the Knight of Cups. Expressing feelings of love. It may not be, it's not the Emperor, right? But they are trying to manifest this communication. I'm going to pull on this. I definitely see like this is someone you can marry. This is a soulmate reading. I mean, ever since my whole transformation, this is the kind of vibrations I'm picking up. And if you want to be in these vibrations, you have to level up. You have to do the work. You know, nobody wants to change. This person could be a merchant or like own their own business. They're very successful, or this is you. Look at, I told you. They went through a tower or tornado. They had some sort of misfortune. Okay. And they had to like manifest maybe a whole new life. Maybe they weren't spiritual. They didn't believe in this kind of stuff. But you changed them. One more. One more, please. Not all of those. Just one. Just one, please. Yeah. I think they're over in their head. I think they're their own worst nightmare. They could be an artist, okay? They could be a writer or a scholar, and then look, you have love as well, okay? And then you have a home as well. You could literally, I'm not kidding you, this person could stop by your house. You could move in together right away. They are thinking, they are planning. This was definitely a misfortune for them, okay? They could have had to move. Okay. I don't want to get too deep because this is a general and I want to pull some other cards to see what's going on. One on the judgment. Judgment's hearing the horn. It's like the universe is like, hello, hello, is anybody awake? Are we going to wake up? Are we going to make a decision? What are we going to do here? I'm handing you this opportunity. Are you going to take it or are you going to miss it? You know, it's sad, but sometimes people do. Look at that. Wow. Sometimes people do pass up blessings, and sometimes people never come together. You know, they'll go on another lifetime. You know, you'll come together in another lifetime. That's what I believe. Star, healing, wish fulfillment, 6 of Cups. You guys, this energy is insane. They're literally manifesting a reconciliation with you. Okay? They're hearing the horn, and look at that. The 10 of Cups. You are their 10 of Cups. The 2 of Pentacles. They could have chose work over you. They could have chose something else over you. I'm going to pull on that 10 of Cups. You guys could have children together. You guys could both be single parents. You could both be healers. You could have healed childhood wounds. They could have ended a commitment in order to go forward in this connection. There's memories here. There's nostalgia. There's soulmate, healing, wish fulfillment. You have a major. Some of you have been trying to get pregnant and you're going to get pregnant. You're going to have a baby because you want a baby. Could be a fur baby. Doesn't have to be a baby, right? But there is birth there, a lot of birth energy. Like you could have a blended family. There could be twins or like little girls and a little boy. Okay, I'm not gonna go on that. Sorry, I was starting to go down the road of intuition land. We'll be here forever because this is a general. Look at the male lover. He's gonna play you a song. You guys could be connecting through music. Okay, especially with the look at that. You might have 2 people. This has been a journey for this person. Okay, they could have been a player. They're the lover, Mr. Lover. But there's going to be a change. Okay, and that's what that judgment is. That's hearing the horn, making a change, changing oneself. Pregnancy. Look at home. I'm telling you, love. Holy crap. Tower. They literally could stop by your house and sing you a song or play a song. Oh, they could be planning to do something so freaking romantic. Okay, I want to pull some other cards and see what's going on. Let's dive a little bit deeper. Leo. What does Leo need to know? How can I help them? Well, there goes all that. I'm not going to pull all that. Look at that. Divine Feminine. I'm keeping that one. And then freaking home again. Oh my God. Some of you may have lived with this person already. Okay. Some of you are going to live with this person. Okay. For some of you, they're just going to stop by your house. Okay. Or they're going to want to come over to your house when they communicate with you. Or this is you. This is what you want. What's going on for Leo? How can I help them? How can I guide them? Bliss, happiness. You got to wish fulfillment coming in. It's coming. It's coming. If you're in that, look, if they're single, they're not in a relationship. Ooh, honey, the sex is going to be good. I'm telling you, if you're sitting in that Nine of Swords and that freaking Five of Cups, you have to get out of that energy, okay? Because what you put out is what you get back. Okay, so if that's you being depressed and the Three of Swords, you got Three of Swords twice, you really have to do something to figure out how to clear that mind, baby. You gotta. Or you're going to get yourself stuck. Soulmate. It's not what it looks like. Love. I'm telling you, that sex is good. Fated meeting. Maybe you already met this person at an event. Okay? You guys, and the collective readings, you guys watch those. Because we are all come from one source, I believe. And so those are very, because a lot of people don't watch them, you might connect with them or resonate with them more. Okay? And you've got, it's not what it looks like. You may have thought they were a player. Look at that. Watch out. They may have a toxic ex, like I said. And they may have had to get rid of that toxic ex, and it took time. Okay? Let's see. Let's pull some of these for Leo. What does Leo need to know? Like I said, I really feel like we're dealing with Emperor and Empress, but they didn't come out, which is okay. And I didn't even see them, really. You just may not be in that energy, right? You might be like in this kind of sitting nostalgia. Oh my God. Attraction. You are attracting the right person at the right time into your life. Dude, have your boundaries up, right? Make sure you guys have your boundaries up, especially if you have multiple choices. You really need to keep your boundaries up, okay? Closure. Not all connections are meant to be, except closure. Sometimes we have to get closure on our own, and maybe that's why it took so long, is when you do have to get your own closure, it takes longer. It just does, because you have to get over the fact of the unknown, which is the hardest thing to do. And then you got friendship. So this person could just be a friend of yours, or maybe you're going to start off as friends, okay? Or they might be your Facebook friend. You got romance and apology. What I say, they're going to apologize. Never underestimate the power of a heartfelt apology. Romantic surprises are on the horizon. Be open to them. Yeah. Relax. Yeah, you're going to have to figure out how to chill that mind there. You don't want to manifest negative things, right? If you're the one that needs to apologize, then go apologize, right? You guys are going to know where you stand. Okay. I'm going to pull what they would say to you right now if they could, and that will help us a little bit more, dive a little bit into who this is. How can I help Leo? What do they need to know? Leo, how can I help them? How can I guide them? Father God, what do they need to know? I told you, they had some sort of insecurity. They didn't feel good enough. Maybe they had a strict father or strict mother or something like that, or overbearing parents, or they didn't have parents, and so they have that abandonment wound, right? It was time. I went within to find myself again. I need to figure out what I want out of my life. I need space. Okay. So this is either your energy or their energy. I am pulling for them, but they had to take space. Unblock me. So some of you block this person. Okay. I miss you and I want to connect. Please unblock me literally or externally or energetically. Okay. So we can speak. I have a lot to say. You're mysterious. I can never seem to figure you out. See that? So they may see you as the high priestess, very alluring and like black cat vibes. Okay. Sometimes I feel like you're hiding something from me. Never really know where I stand with you. So, well, I mean, they're blocked. So they could be like stalking your social media or you know, you're so smart. You're intelligent really turns me on. You're so smart, and I really enjoy our conversations. So you have communicated with this person, okay, for the majority of you, but I told you about the ex. What did I say? Attached to my ex. I am attached to my ex emotionally, physically, or spiritually. I need time and space to break down the connection. I'm telling you. That's why it's taking so long. Because they can't come in and offer you this 10 of cups, right? And the 6 of cups and the Four of Wands and marriage and all that shit, if they are still attached to their ex. Some of you are in this energy, or some of them are in the energy, coming out of the energy, okay? Or, you know, it just depends, right? Not all of them are going to be still attached. Some of them have already moved on, and now they're planning their attack on you, right? Not a little attack, but my fantasy. You are my fantasy. I have pictures and videos saved of you. And use them inspiration. I want you. I think they use them a little bit more for inspiration. No one compares. No matter how many people I've met and experienced, I have, there's no one that compares to you. Yeah, obviously. And sometimes you guys, the old saying goes, you don't know what you got till it's gone. And so, but I do think this person had to heal from an ex situation. Okay, Leo, I wish you nothing but the best, and God bless.